Alright, the recording has started. And so we shall continue forward. Minus the, yeah, that didn't happen. Let's just say that never happened. Oh, man, oh, this fight sucks. I hate this fight. In the interest of saving time, I don't know. Because it gets to a certain point where the monsters are just not, like... You're wasting so much time trying to level grind to try to fucking beat this goddamn fight that it's not really worth it all in the end. So I gotta do this whole scene again because I didn't record it. Nice. So you've come. Sorry for this. Sorry, stream. Sorry. Low. You were faster than I expected. I thought you would keep me waiting a little longer. It just means we've grown a bit. Granted, all your buddies did do their best to hold us up. Well said. Do not think the Blade Lord is comparable to those who have been beaten, however. Few can match me in a direct confrontation, even among S-rank bracers and Anguis. Ah, goodness, confidence as bright as the shining heavens! Trust me, we're painfully aware of how strong you are. But we came here for a reason. We're here to put a stop to all the strangeness the Arole is causing and to shield our homes from the threat of chaos and war. We've come this far with the help of countless people, and now we're carrying all their hopes. So we have no intention of standing down or losing to you. A solid enough conviction. Well, you're here for a different reason, aren't you, Joshua? What? As always, you see right through me. I'm here because I want to face my weakness. It's what destroyed me while fleeing the pain of Karen's death. It's the reason I continued to follow Weissmann's orders without question. All of that was born of my weakness. That's why I'm ready to face you and Weissmann head-on, Lo. I feel I owe it to the person who made me face those weaknesses. And I needed to fight for what's important to me, no matter what. Joshua... Time for you to leave the nest, then. My promise to Karen is fulfilled. Now, at last, I don't need to hold anything back. This will be everything I have. But hold on a second. I still don't get why it has to be this way. If you're worried about Joshua, then why... It's okay, Estelle. Conviction alone won't be enough to make Lo back down. It's time I show him that I have the power to make my conviction reality. Precisely. Even though that makes no fucking sense. Whatever. I've made my choice. If you feel the strength of your conviction is stronger than my own, then let it speak for itself. We will. If that's the only way, then bring it on, Lo! I've nothing against a fellow countryman, but this is for Joshua. Can't let the Grosvenor catch me slacking. Let's do this! And already he hits like a truck! How the hell did I get past all this shit before? Da-da-da-da-da. I wonder if upping my evasion rate will help. Everybody cast Earth Guard! Earth Guard! Where is it? Earth Guard! And Josh was paralyzed. Earth Guard! Okay, jackass! It's gonna break through my Earth Guard? Let's see. No, it doesn't. Sorry, Joshua, you didn't have Earth, so you couldn't do it. Oh, fuck off, man. We have, oh. Okay. Fuck! Oh, that fucking impedes, too! You've got to be kidding me! He still hit like a tree. Are those archaisms even necessary? Are they even fucking necessary? He can fucking split himself and do just as much damage, essentially. What the fuck? Well, actually, no. His attacks are a little weaker. Their cloned attacks were. But still, if he can fucking... You wanna know why I really think, oh my god, man. You know what? I'm not even gonna say anything to that, man. It's fucking bullshit. That's some bullshit. Dude, Feint fucking sucks in this game. It might as well be Stone. Or like Paralyze and Seal all at once. Well, not Paralyze. Mute and Seal all at once. Or just like a complete turn skip. God. Get ready for a piss easy boss. Every time I click that retry button, you get weaker. How many game overs before you become this easy? Oh my god. Maybe that's how I beat this game. This is fucking bullshit. It's like, how are you supposed to prep for that? This game, like, fucking... Oh. That is just... I'm dying from, like... Yeah, I could avoid their status ailments, but the thing that's mostly killing me is the fucking damage output. How can I avoid that? I can't cast fast enough to get an Earth Guard up on everybody, and this game doesn't have an AoE for Earth Guard, so you can't cast it multiple times at once. Well, cast it on multiple people at once. Oh. Of course you resist that. Why am I not surprised? I don't even know what to do, because there's no point in casting, because you have a fucking ranged impede attack, so I can't even cast. And physical attacks fucking blow in this game. Same with crafts. Crafts and S-crafts are pretty bad in this game too. It's like they nerfed them from the first game. But they didn't fucking balance the rest of the game to equate that. Oh my god, dude. Now I know why I don't like going back to these games as much as the later games, because... Oh shit, it is rough, dude. Let me remind you, almost everybody has a way to negate death blows. That is raw fucking attack power. Dude, I forgot how terrible this fucking fight was. Holy shit, this is bad. Did they expect me to level grind? Or some shit? Because there's not really an abusable system I can do here that works on everybody like the other, like later games. The only abusable thing is Earth Guard. But again, it takes a while to cast. Oh well, just keep attacking each other. Come on. Oh my god, this is getting the levels of how I felt about Oath and Felghana and the way the difficulty was balanced in that game. I want to remind you that there is no difficulty select in this game. Until you beat the fucking game! Does that make any sense to you? No, it doesn't! It's like, why do I have to do New Game Plus to get easy mode? That is the dumbest design choice ever. Oh. Cool. Kill everybody. Or you could just freeze Olivier. Wait, he's... Oh, it's Kevin. Okay, Okay, I just put... Would you stop with the body doubles? We'll hit him. Okay. Everybody needs healed. God, they're really trying to kill Kevin, aren't they? Okay. I knew you were going to pull that bullshit. That's exactly why I did that. Fuck you. I am so sick of that fucking shit. Die already! Finally! Piece of shit! We did it! Ha! 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 I think it's supposed to be said like that. A victory for truth, justice, and all that good stuff. Ah, a victory worthy of song in history. You've done well, but not well enough to match my power. Ooh, I was holding back. I was only using a fraction of my power. So that fucking shit. Shut up. How in the... Ultimately, you bracers exist simply to protect people. Only those who have attained enlightenment can hope to match one such as myself. The trial is over. Now comes the execution. Yeah. In that case, Lo, I'd like to challenge you, one-on-one. Oh? Joshua! Are you kidding me? It's alright, Estelle. Lo may be strong, but that last fight still had an effect on him. Trust me, I can do this. Okay, I trust you. It's true that I've lost a bit of my edge. I'm a little slower in particular. You could even walk away from this fight as the victor, but I wouldn't bet on those odds if I were you. Maybe not. But still, this soul of mine, which was saved by a sister, bound by a professor... No, I'm reading that wrong. The soul of mine, which was saved by a sister, bound by a professor, freed by a father, it is now one with Estelle's. All I've learned as a bracer, and the power given to me by Ouroboros. It's all of it together. I challenge you, Blade Lord! Very well. Come then, Black Fang! Well, you have improved. Let's see if you can keep it up. I can! Ugh. What are you doing, Joshua? You're faster than this. Why not use your speed to try and best me? I have something I want to ask you, Lo. Why? Why do you continue to side with Weissmann, even after all this? You said before that it wasn't about revenge for Karen, that you wanted to bring the world to trial. What does that even mean? There's nothing you need concern yourself with. I simply wish to see if humanity could answer for its failings. Answer for its failings? I still don't follow. Humanity is the plaything of forces greater than individual men. In the passage of time, the changing ideals of nations gradually shifts in values and ethics. They are helpless before these, and when such storms blow over man, they are knocked into the cracks and are lost, unable to free themselves. Hummel is but one example. Ironically, this great city is exactly the same. It began as a paradise, people living full, fulfilled, satisfied lives in the clouds. However, at the same time as the Great Collapse, or as a part of it, people abandoned this paradise and fell to the earth. This city was sealed away, and people forgot it even existed, almost as if they sought to forget an inconvenient truth, as if they sought to deceive themselves. The truth is ever easily suppressed, and people will happily accept anything they wish to be true in its place. That is mankind's weakness, that is their sin. But the Arole's overwhelming power will force people to face the unabated truth. How helpless they are without the backing of nations. How vulnerable they become once you strip them of all their luxuries. And all they've locked away in their delusions will be dragged before their eyes, raw and exposed, and they will witness. Locked away in their delusions, huh? So forcing people to confront that is your goal? It is. As long as we continue to delude ourselves, to believe our world is always just and good, mankind will repeat its mistakes forever. More tragedies like Hamel will happen. A second time, a third, who knows how many. So many more like Karen will bleed their lives out on the arms of those they care for. You want to know why I obey Ouroboros? That's why. And I have no regrets for what I've become in pursuit of my goal. I see. I think you're the delusional one, Lo. What? I'm a weak person myself, so what you've said hits home. There's some truth to it. But we all have the potential to overcome hard times or face our weaknesses. People aren't helpless, not completely. Remember when Karen saved me 10 years ago? She was strong then, and that made all the difference. There's no way you never realized that. Not with how important Karen was to you, with how important you were to her. You're deluding yourself, Lo, and you know it. No. Karen was special! She was the only one who could ever have made a difference. None of her actions speak for humanity. They must still be tested. They must face their delusions. And I must see if they are worthy of Karen's sacrifice. In that case, I should be all the proof you need. I, the weakling and liar who lived on through my sister's sacrifice. I who found my way once I met Estelle. I who have... Oh my god, I can't even read. I who only could have come here to meet you again with her help. People are never powerless so long as they are together. He won! Justice is rightly served. Thank you. You put all you had into a single opening you forced out of me. You little fool. Not good enough? The Blade Lord's dropped his sword. It doesn't get much more final than that. All I can do is admit defeat. Defeat? You did it! That was absolutely amazing, Joshua! You actually beat Lo! You even just knocked away his sword. You didn't hurt him! I wouldn't have had the slightest hope of victory if I was fighting to kill. There's always a better way. That's what it means to be a bracer, right? That's what Dad taught us. Yeah! Ah, of course. You had the techniques Weissmann placed in you, all filtered through the wisdom of the Divine Blade. What hope did I even have? Hello? I joined Ouroboros because I wanted to test humanity. If you haven't answered that, I suppose I've run out of reasons to continue working with them. I think it's time I found a new line of employment. You're back! Thank Hades, you're back! Lo's back! It's over! It's over! Hey! I always thought about you, even after the Brights took me in. I remembered your voice, your face, that you were important to me, but not who you were. Then I finally remembered, only to learn that you're my enemy. I just didn't want to think. I see. Even Joshua's got a cute side to him. Kinda makes me wish I had a little brother like him. Come on, Kevin, don't tease. How could my amber-eyed... How could my amber-eyed beau dare to be smothered in the affections of another man? Why, the very fault alone consumes my heart with the green flames of jealousy. If nothing else, you're so totally ruining the moment. Oh, sorry everyone. I guess I kinda lost it there. I know nothing's settled yet, but still. You big dummy. You don't need to apologize, okay? You finally made up, right? Go on, spend some time with Lo. Yeah. Sound right? Oh, you a debt I don't think I can ever repay. Huh? There's both Ren and Joshua here. You've done all sorts of things I never could, yet made it look so trivial. If you've guided so many other people to this point, you truly are one of a kind, Estelle. You know, if you're making fun of me, we could totally throw down again, just saying. And Prince Olivert, is it not a bit careless to leave behind your Vander escort? Your life does not belong to just you, after all. 'Tis all a matter of priorities, kinsman. After all, the Arcel is both the ace up our sleeve and our lifeline. Repairing and defending it protects my own person as well. Very uncommon wisdom and courage for nobility. Royalty seems like such a waste of your talents. In this, we're agreed. And you? Something on my face, Chief? No, you're Kevin Graham, yes? Would you happen to know a woman named Rufina? Where did you get that name? So she was a Grosritter. I thought so. I fought a bowgun-wielding churchwoman. Holy shit! I never got this dialogue before. Fought a bowgun-wielding churchwoman similar to yourself several years ago. That was one of the few other times I've been so thoroughly matched. Is she still well? No. Unfortunately, she died in an accident. It was about 4 years back. I see. I mourn the church's loss then. She was a person of character. What are they talking about? Oh yeah, Lo. Why are you up here? The circle on the ground isn't the Aroa, is it? No, that's just some broadcast equipment. It sends the miraculous power from the core sector all out across the city. The what now? The core sector is where the Aurora is, I'm guessing. Yes. The proper function of the access pillar is essentially as an antenna broadcasting the Aurora's power to the rest of the city. Its range seems to be roughly 1,000 selj. Using the Gospels, the Aurora could affect things not just in what they call a burl now, but across a good deal of the continent. The more I hear, the crazier it gets. So in order to stop the shutdown phenomenon, we have to get down to the core sector and do something about the Aurora? Would be the only way, but doing something with the Aurora may prove difficult. It's an artifact of some sort, but it's sentient in some way. It mercilessly removes foreign or threatening elements. The Celeste Osleys managed to steal it away in the first place is impressive in and of itself. And on top of the Aurora, you'll have to deal with Weissmann. Oh, crud. It's a fight we can't put off any longer. But with your help, Lo, not even Weissmann could stop us. You brat. Just assuming I'll help you out of the blue like that? Why would I possibly want to help you out? My, this is a touching reunion. May I say, however, that I do ever so slightly fear the implications for my own well-being. Damn! Oh no! Lo! Good evening, everyone. I would say you've done a splendid job overcoming my little trials and reaching the pinnacle. But all these little rule violations... Tisk. Someone's sporting. Rule violations? What are you talking about? We fought every one of your dumb enforcers fair and square. And Joshua beat Lo, one-on-one. Heck, we've been fairer about this than we should have been. I see that you've yet to grasp the full extent of the plan. All servants of Ouroboros receive power from the Grand Master in some way or form. If you have a few members of Ouroboros assisting you, that hardly seems a fair or informative experiment, now does it? We're in experiment? I've been a fool. Us coming here was part of your plan all along, wasn't it? I'll admit to adding many of my own personal touches to the plan, but yes, about half of it did consist of you making your way here. Right. The Gospel's plan about more than the Aurora, isn't it? Correct. All is according to the Grand Master's design, but as I said, you were never meant to have Ouroboros members as part of the experiment, which means Joshua here is ruining the precision of my results. Forgive me, my boy, but I think it's time you became my puppet once more. What? What are you... Ah! Joshua! No! This was your plan? You damned monster! You put something like that into the deepest levels of his subconscious? Ah, the fledgling Grosritter, yes. I'm sure you know very well what's going on then, and what hold my power of absolute suggestion has over him. Ugh. Joshua, this is a joke, right? Come on, come on back. Come on, stop it! Stop looking at me like that! Please, that's enough. Just a little point. When all this began, I used my power to rebuild Joshua's shattered mind. The stigma I sank into the depths of his mind has slept dormant since. When it is invoked, however, the effect is tremendous. Joshua really is little more than a puppet to me now. No. Incidentally, that little thing on Joshua's shoulder, That isn't just a tattoo. It is the image of the stigma I burned into his mind made manifest on his flesh. I imagine it came to quite the fright when it reappeared after I returned his memory. You lied. On top of all the suffering you put Joshua through, you said you'd free him. But even that was a lie. Now, I wasn't lying when I told him he was free. If Joshua had just left alone and not come this far with you, I wouldn't have to do this. Why, one could say this is really all your fault, Miss Bright. What a monster you are. Don't screw with me, Weissmann! You don't get to tell me anything about what paths I've chosen. You've taken control of Joshua? All it's done is made me even more angry! I'm going to beat you clear to Erebonian and back and save Joshua! Now that's what I was hoping to see. But I'm afraid I'm rather busy at the moment. I don't quite have the time to stay here right now. Why don't you come down to the core sector? Do come visit so we can finish the experiment. I'll be waiting. Joshua! Well, this can't get much worse. Better question is, how do we get to the core sector anyway? Use the elevator in the back. Whoa! Thank goodness you're okay! But what elevator? I don't see... Wait, you mean that big plate in the back? It goes right down to the core sector. Straight to the Arole. Hurry. No time. Alright. Isn't that what brought the sail down? Very Dragian. Damn you, Weissmann. So you did have more than just the one I used. Don't really get the impression they'll just let us walk on by. We've got to get past them somehow. Then let us handle this. Is it our reinforcements? Mueller and Captain Schwarz. What are you doing here? The repairs to the Arcel are essentially done. We got everyone who could fight together and came to assist you. Admittedly, I'm just tagging along, looking at everything in awe. Hey! Don't forget about us! The Bobcat's about ready to fly, too. We figured we'd pop on over and see how you were getting on. That's great! We'll talk later. Leave this to us. A lot of my voices are the same. I just realized. Estelle, you hurry after Joshua. Guys, thanks. Estelle, go. Your light is the only thing that can save Joshua now. Right. Everyone, attack! Split into 2 groups. Rip them apart. I think this was an elevator shaft. It must plunge into the very center of the island. Well, given how tall the pillar is, I bet this thing runs into the middle of the island. Yeah. Still, don't worry, alright? He promised he'd stay with you to the end, right? So don't worry, he'll come back. I got a good feeling, you might say. Aw, Kevin, thanks. Yeah. He'll never break a promise if he can help it. Besides, like heck I'm gonna abandon him and let that creep Weissmann do whatever he wants with my Joshua. It's time to take back my man with girl power! Ha! Yeah, that's the spirit! And never fear, should things possibly go wrong, I shall intervene. The overwhelming power of my love shall return Joshua to us. Yeah, I bet. Thanks, Olivier. Huh? What's that? Oh, hell! Yeah, you didn't think we would get off scotch-free, did you? Elevator fight! There's more of those dragon things? You really do need to be ready for anything. Ha! A fitting opening for a final act. Oh, here we go. Orbal joined me by the society based on ancient tech. Boosts astounding firepower. No weaknesses. Physical attacks don't do jack shit, too. Death Scream! It won't work. Yeah, my spells are doing quite a decent amount of damage, at least. Olivia's a little hurt right now. Oh, that hit everybody. Alright. I'm gonna move closer to everybody so that I can use crafts to heal. AA Canceller! Okay, I know what that does now. That won't work. Damn it. Yeah, I knew I was going to do this. Don't know if I should have done it. Okay, if you're gonna keep doing that while I'm casting, that's not so bad. I guess I'll do physical damage? Critical heal. Oh god, Olivia, get out of the way. Try this, see if that works. It did not. Ow. Alright, oh, I can hit everybody. Let's heal Kevin. Kevin needs some healing! His portrait was unhappy. You do AA cancer? No, you're not. Okay. Keep everybody's HP up, just in case. Bye-bye. Oh, it's falling to its death. Oh, it's even down there, damn. I guess this is the end of the line. So this is the core sector, huh? Yes. Do you feel how the air pulses with barely contained power? There can be no mistake. No doubt about it. The Hurley and Joshua are just ahead. They have to be, I think. Guys, this will probably be our last fight. This is where we're going to stop Ouroboros and the shutdown phenomenon. And it's going to be where we free Joshua from Weissmann once and for all. Guys, please, give me everything you still have. You leave it to me. Always, always, my Rose. Come, the curtain rises on the final scene. Luckily, they have a resting station. Luckily, that fight actually upped my CP values. Because holy shit, they were negligible after fighting low. Let's save over that. Final boss, people. Final boss. Oh, you can still grind here? Are you shitting me? Why would I want to do that? Well, I guess you kind of have to have that in case you get walled here. So I guess that's smart of them to do. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the home of all that is sacred. Joshua! You passed the final trial. Excellent. Excellent. Be proud. You are worthy to be present for the resurrection of the Shining Ring, the Arole. Yeah, not interested in all that. Thanks. I'm here to put a stop to all this stupid weirdness, and I'm here to get Joshua back. Ah, yes. Sadly, I'm afraid that won't be happening. What do you mean? Joshua, hey! No matter how you try to deny it, the truth remains. Joshua's mind is little more than a construct. The stigma on his shoulder is proof. Proof that he is of Ouroboros, that he is my possession. How dare you! Perhaps if Joshua had somehow erased the stigma of his own will, he could have found a release. But alas, he never managed to get that far. It would be best if I kept him as a research subject for a bit longer. You really are as much of a monster as they say. You are so revolting. It almost moves man to poetry. Goodness me. Such insults, and how impotent they are. You see, I suspect Joshua realized very quickly what the stigma on his shoulder meant. Surely, he knew something like this exact situation would occur. Yet he never breathed a word of his troubles to any of you, did he? Not even a whisper. And conversely, none of you were sensitive enough to notice his pain. What power these bonds of yours have! What complete earth-shaking potential! But come now, there's no need for long faces. You have been granted the privilege of being here for this glorious moment. All that remains now is to make the correct choice. Privilege? Choice? What are you going on about? Perhaps I should start from the very beginning. How much do you know, I wonder? About this city and the events that occurred here with the Aurole nearly 1,200 years before our time. So that's the Aurole. It most certainly is. One of the ultimate artifacts capable of producing literally endless power and shaping miracles with it. But the ancients sealed it away despite its limitless science-shattering potential. Why do you think they would do such a thing? You were too busy struggling with what was before you to bother learning anything, I suppose. Well then, allow me to play the role of professor once more and elucidate the truth of the matter. Millennia ago, Aedios of the Sky granted humanity the 7 treasures. For brevity's sake, we'll say each of one utilized a facet of reality in order to manifest miracles in their own way. Humanity split into 7 factions, each centered around a treasure to pursue an ideal based on the power of the given treasure. One such ideal was this, Liber Arc, a city in the sky with the Aurole at its center, a paradise removed from the troubles of the ground, where each man's gospel could grant any wish through the Aurole. Mankind lived a bountiful life here, absolutely free of strife. Over time, however, people's lives were swallowed up in the artificial bliss granted to them by the Aurole. Not just physical ecstasy, but even dreams were provided by the Aurole. False realities granted people long-sought spiritual fulfillment. The people of Liber Art dependent on miracles that were all but narcotic, began treading the path to annihilation. The Ark's inhabitants lost all sense of ambition and ethics, and slid into madness and despair. Birth rates dropped catastrophically, while suicide and bizarre crime ran rampant, and the whole of society walked the path to a slow demise. But the Aurole passed no judgment on these people and merely granted the miracles asked of it. And so the shining jewel of the sky became a den of evil and chaos. This was the situation Celeste Osleys and her conspirators faced over 1,000 years ago. They built the seal and the device towers, even as they fought off the guardians of the Aurole, which it sent forth to save itself. And at last they sealed not just the Aurole, but the entire city in another dimension. That's what happened 1,200 years ago? It does ultimately fit with what we've seen. I will grant that the Elder Osleys did quite well given the circumstances. But think for a moment. The cost of Celeste's victory was humanity being cast forth into a land of chaos, forced to start again from nearly nothing. Think of all the suffering man endured then, and endures now as man savages one another with endless petty wars. Can it truly be said that she made the right decision? Well, on the other hand, we have regained orbital technology and once again live bountiful, easy lives. At this rate, only 2 ends are possible. Either we continuously seek to dominate one another and are unable to control ourselves, obliterate each other in an order. Did you fucking use that word? Seriously? Okay! Whatever. An orgy of conflict. Why did they use that word? Jesus Christ. Or like the people of old, we sink into narcotic self-pleasure, let automated systems run the world, and live as if farm animals. Either physical or mental annihilation awaits. There is but one single path for humanity if it wishes to survive. the beasts of mankind must be led to the point where they obtain the two things required for true enlightened sentience. A flawless rationality capable of resisting any temptation and unswayed by even the fiercest circumstances. And peerless intelligence, ever capable of finding the correct solution, unmoved by crude emotion. This is the true goal of the gospel plan. To do what even the ancients could not. To advance our minds to what they should be. You're actually serious. An ambitious goal, if nothing else. I would so appreciate it if you would not look at me as if I were a megalomaniac lunatic. Maniacal. How the fuck do you say it? Megalomaniacal. There's a fucking tongue twister! Ah! Whatever. Man cannot help but change and reform through fear when confronted with something beyond his imagining. In that sense, what better tools exist to drive evolution forward than the orbal? I will guide mankind onto the correct path to salvation with this great treasure from Adios. That is my duty as one of the Anguis, my duty to Ouroboros and its masters. Boy, I bet you're a real hit at parties. Not. Oh, what's this? A flawless rationality capable of resisting any temptation and swayed by even the fiercest circumstances? Peerless intelligence even capable of finding the correct solution unmoved by crude emotion? What's the point of any of that? Seems someone was sleeping during the lecture. As I said, mankind faces annihilation through either conflict or mental entropy. The only way we can... No, I heard the lecture just fine. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm trying to say is, isn't there something we can do about the problems you described if we know they exist? It's like Joshua said below, we are completely powerless. They might not be guided by flawless, peerless whatever, but everyone's working together to get through the crisis going on right now. I've gone across all of LeBron and seen it with my own eyes. Don't you think we're capable of getting along just fine without some kind of forceful grand transformation? Really now, acting out survival by flocking together is how beasts and insects live. Is that really all you have to offer on the potential of humanity as it stands now? Is there anything else I need to offer? Is there a problem with being the same? I mean, we're living beings too, you know. And heck, aren't I just talking about the strength of life? What? I don't think people are just animals, of course. I just think that living honestly with that spark of life from others as your driving force, that's what it means to live. People don't need to be omnipotent super beings or whatever you want them to be. People just need to be aware of one another and help each other out. You know what? I bet the people who sealed the orbal away in the first place felt the same way. I mean, sure, making miracles mundane and relying on nothing but them is really bad by itself. But the biggest problem here, more than anything, is that it makes it so there's no point in knowing or helping each other. That's awful. Perfect. A man can only be a man because it's others who make the man. You nailed it, Estelle. Ha! Still sticking to the mutual assistance argument and invoking the power of human bonds of all things. I would ask you to read a history book before saying such nonsense, Miss Bright. As an example, consider an overpowering nation-crushing machine called war. Is man not only capable of being ground beneath its treads? Absolutely not! In the middle of the biggest war in LeBron's history, my mother gave her life to save mine. And because of that, I chose the path of Embracer, and now, look at me! I'm here to stop the crisis you caused and prevent another war from breaking out! All thanks, in the end, to my mother! Hell, I saved You just made my point for me. People are not powerless. Not against anything. You're quite good at trite answers, if nothing else. You really seriously believe people are powerless. And you've really convinced yourself humanity can only be saved by you turning us into emotionless super beings. Then that makes you really pathetic, I think. What? That means you've never known the joy of trusting someone or helping them. I think that your only smug satisfaction comes from watching people struggle. That's too sad. Even if I feel sorry for you, I am a bracer. I can't ignore the fact that you're getting a lot of people involved in your little petty party. Sorry, but I'm afraid we're going to have to stop you by force. You ignorant little girl. How dare you talk to me like that? Very well then. The professor would like for you to prove your theory. What? His evil eye! Ugh! Damn! What? Do be patient for a moment, everyone. I promise this will be quite a show. What are you planning, wise man? Joshua, forward. Joshua, no! Come, Miss Bright, do show me. You claim humanity can stand against forces larger than it. Show me proof you can stand against despair. Fine! Joshua. Oh, quite an impressive move. Leaving him with the Divine Blade for a while seems to have paid off nicely. It does always feel good to see a product of one's craft honed to an even finer edge. You awful... Now for the climax to our little show. Joshua, seize her. No! Ugh! Estelle! And thus the strength of humanity proves to be nothing more than a house of cards before a hurricane. But I am an academic after all. I do understand the necessity of proof. So we'll have Joshua provide the final test. What? What indeed? It will be a simple experiment. I am going to have Joshua end your life. Once you are dead by his hand, I will break his hypnosis and return him to his senses. No! You can't! Oh, I do wonder what kind of expression Joshua will have on seeing you dead at his feet. Doesn't it just get your blood pumping? Don't even think about it! If you do that, Joshua he'd... Yes, this time his heart may just be crushed to powder. If that happens, however, all I need to do is construct him a new persona. And then I can offer him the chance to become human yet again and observe the results. I can hardly wait! Stop! Stop! It's too cruel! Isn't it? Now come, Joshua. End her. Joshua! I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't die. And promised I'd walk with you. Joshua! Please, Joshua, awaken! But I believe in you, Joshua. Don't give in. Don't run away from reality, even if I die. To be honest, if you did die, I'm not sure I could face reality. What? Oh! Oh yeah! That's checkmate! Joshua? Sorry, Estelle. I didn't mean to scare you like that. What? What? This is absurd! He can't possibly have reclaimed his will with the... Wait. The stigma! What happened to the stigma on your shoulder? Oh yes, that. The stigma he carved into my flesh and mind is gone. Thanks to you, it's been shattered. But how? I had a hypnotic wedge of sorts jammed to the stigma, keyed to a particular command. I've been poking at the wedge on my own since then, getting it ready to shatter the stigma the instant someone put pressure on it. What? You? What now? A wedge. I was afraid I wouldn't be able to keep our promise the way things were going, so I asked Kevin for a little hypnotic assistance after we crashed. Kevin? Haha, guilty as charged. Honestly, I wasn't even sure what to make of his crazy plan at first. If he'd been wrong, I dread to think what could have ended up happening. So, hey! Good job beating the odds there, Jay! Thank you, Kevin. Well, not what I expected, but I'm not gonna complain. Father Graham, was it? I thought you were just a fledgling little squire, but it seems I underestimated your bag of cute tricks. A mistake I'll not repeat. I'd say it's more the guidance of Adios than anything. I guess I really shouldn't expect you to get it. What, with you turning your back on the faith and all. Besides, it wasn't really my idea to start with. Someone else gave Joshua the idea, and I just ran with it. What? Who else? No! Cassius Bright, damn you! Dad? Oh, the leather he gave you before we got onto your sail! Yes, that was why he wanted me to make sure only I read the letter, just in case anyone was listening in. I expect your best chance of breaking the curse lies in Father Kevin's hands. How to use that key is a decision that must be yours alone to make. Win your freedom by predicting what Weissmann will do. I'd expect no less out of Cassius Bright. Oh, for crying out, Dad could have dropped me a hint about this at least. Honestly, I've been worried about it for a long time. I kept wondering what you would make me do if you took control of me again. So, knowing you, I decided to bet everything on one idea. That you couldn't possibly resist ordering me to do the one thing I feared the most. And sure enough, you ordered it, and that broke the stigma. I'm finally completely free of you. Joshua, you foolish little child. If you had just obeyed me, you could have aspired to such heights. I could have advanced you in ways you cannot even dream of. Much like how Estelle turned you down once. I really have no interest in any of that. Besides, if I've learned anything in this whole journey, it's that one path in life isn't given by someone else. It's something you find with others as you search for it, no matter how dark your surroundings. Absurd! The history of man is stained with the blood of fools who tried finding your path! Without guiding light to shine on that road, they shall remain lost! You're wrong! We use the light we each give off to find our way together! That is how we found our way here, through all the cynical traps! That's right! You do like your speeches, don't you? You shambling wreck of an enforcer. Show me then. Show me this light you claim will guide you through the darkness. And I shall show you in turn the blinding light of this loyal servant of the Grand Master, the power of the Faceless, one of the Anguis. Bring it on! The one being blinded here is you! Final boss time! Oh, does this still work on you? We'll find out. Thunder of Justice. I don't remember what he does, if I'm going to be completely honest. I don't remember a lot about this boss fight. So I have no idea what he's going to do. Another dimension. Oh, fuck. He casts Vanish. Fortunately, the Gorilla Locket does not block that. In this game. You get everybody's health up. Vanish fucking sucks because it pretty much drains your CP and EP when it hits. Oh, it sucks when you get hit with it. If it happens to the enemy, it's funny. Oh, you asshat. Vanish doesn't last forever though, so it should be... Okay, so... that doesn't work. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna be throwing all my fucking... all my healing items in this fight. Man. Oh yeah. If the other party members who aren't banished get defeated, it is considered a defeat. Too. I never said that. Good advice to know, though. I had to get rid of those fuckers because they were casting multiple status ailments on me and it was getting really obnoxious. Oh, here we go. Bye bye, bitch. Oh my, what a shock. To think that you would be so damn tenacious. Hey, Professor, about time you dropped that holier-than-thou act. Your confidence drains me like sand in a save. My Weissmann. What is that? Pathetic. You haven't even realized you're standing on your graves. What? Weissmann! What are you doing? I had intended to offer it to the Grandmaster like this, but I must change my plans. It's time you realize just what it means to oppose me. What in the... He wouldn't! Oh no! No! Don't fuse with the Aurora, you heretical maniac! That's a word. Heretical? Is that how you say it? Heretical? I don't know English apparently. I don't know, lots of words in this game. How's that even? This is getting more absurd by the minute. This overwhelming power can barely stand. Oh, this sensation. Even better than I'd imagined. Shall we experiment then? The power of theosis, unflinching reason, indomitable intellect, guiding humanity to the future. Yeah, if you thought that was the end, it's not. Oh, I need to move you to the front row. Shit. Got the lance. Iana. There, a lesson learned, I think. A lesson in real power. This is nuts! Our attacks aren't hitting him at all! He's got some kind of barrier up. But if it's negating even our arts and our best techniques... Learn, children. The Aurora is the treasure of space. One is of its very, very many powers is forming an absolute barrier, incomparable to simple orbal arts. You cannot even touch me. Yeah! The evil eye again? My goodness. Weissmann, let them go. Those eyes, magnificent. You may be a wrecker of an enforcer, but oh, what a waste it would be to kill you. I would much prefer to etch another stigma in the depths of your mind. Just as before, I'll give you a renewed sense of hope, then tear it out by the roots and leave you writhing. Nothing pleases me more than to see that shift in your expression from hope to despair. I do so look forward to it. I can't believe this. Forget bad taste. The only word for you at this point is sick. Who? Oh! No! I suppose I should have finished you off. Though really low. What are you planning on doing? Not even your dragon can break the Aurora's barrier. I suppose they can't. I did have a question for you though, Weissmann. Just how involved were you in Hamel? Wait, what? Now what a thing to accuse me of! That was purely the fault of the Empire's hawks, no? Why would you ever think I would be involved? Because you're a snake. You appear before people in their moment of weakness and whisper plans into their ears that lead to their destruction. And in doing so, you achieve your goals without even dirtying your belly. That's just your way of doing things. No, would he? The ringleaders of the Hawks were nothing more than political losers who had nowhere else to go. There were a few questions I couldn't answer at first, but if even the war 10 years ago was part of your plan, it then occurred to me, everything made sense. I see. It is largely as you surmise. Oh, what? Of course, really. All I did was introduce them to a band of Jaeger dropouts I knew and put the name Hamel into their ears. Just doing that was enough to push things to war in the blink of an eye. Simple one more testament to the sinful nature of men. Astounding. Do you truly seek to be the foulest man in history, monster? One more sin for the pile, eh? I think I'm gonna be sick. I see. Essentially as I thought then. You're taking this rather well. Personally, I was hoping you'd be a bit more resentful. Ha! Have you forgotten? I've long since learned to stay my anger. However, you knocked me out from behind back there. That is an insult to the Blade Lord. The Blade Lord cannot abide. That alone, I shall be paying back in full. What? Yeah! Absurd! Absurd! The Aurole's barrier is absolute! It cannot be harmed by... Wait. That sword? Of course! Yes, the sword granted to me by the Grandmaster. Just like your staff, it's a demon sword forged through the divergent laws. Ah! Careless of me. Curse you! Get away! Get away, you insect! Ugh. Too late. Oh no! No! Forget about me. Your path is clear. Strike him down! No. You dare strike one such as I? No matter, the absolute barrier is but a trifle of the Aurole's power. I shall bring forth its full force and let you savor the despair. Nay, fiend, the despair shall be yours. Okay, you, as a bracer, as a citizen of Liberl, and more than anything, as a human being, I'm taking you down! Weissmann! This is the end! And this is the true final boss, guys. I don't know if the upper elements affect him. You don't... I can't tell. Oh, that just separated us. Okay. Angel Weissmann? I was confused with the Aurole's. His madness-inducing waves are unblockable. His normal recovery abilities. Figured the dickhead would do that. Oh man, sorry, I'm so focused in this fight, man. Oh. Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, it's just an HP sponge. Oh, man. I have to doubly make sure nobody dies. Ow, what the fuck was that? That was a huge pop in my ear. Jesus. Oh. Doing abyss fall. Bye-bye! Or so you thought. Your tenacity is both impressive and frustrating. Frustrating, you see, for it is pointless. Behold now, the infinite power of the Iraq. What is the Iraq? It's... It's like, yeah, What terror! Looks like he's really starting to lose it. Come on, guys! Take him down and let's get back to low! Here we go! This is the final form! Oh yeah, I would full screen this if you have, you suffer from epilepsy. Because I'm probably going to fast forward this. Probably going to make things in the background scroll by really quick. It's not really good for the eyes. Just saying, a heads up. Well, bring in the choir for this final boss. Well, this final form. I'm gonna be honest, I actually forgot about this track. Again, it's been like 3 years since I last played this. Can you really blame me for forgetting a lot about it? Shit, I don't know what to do. Should I go after these guys? Yeah, I kind of figured he could do that. Oh, I forgot. This, yeah, he's changing his stupid weakness. Oh, he's neutral now. Ugh, this is annoying. think I just need to do physical attacks now. Fortunately, it's getting really hard to do that. It's just not giving me a chance. Wait, what the fuck are they doing to Kevin?
Take that.
Are they trying to banish him? Yeah, physical attacks seem to be doing a lot more damage. What the fuck? It is banished! No! Oh! Stell's gone. Why'd I do that? Come on, Kevin, stay with us! Olivia, finish it off!
I call this Requiem for a Doomed. Take that! And a snake eye.
It's over! Or is it? What? No. Absurd. The relay is gone? This is impossible. Impossible! He's escaped. Oh, who cares about that idiot? Way more importantly... No! No! Stay with us! Just wait a second. We'll fix you up. There's no need. You know perfectly well these aren't the sort of wounds you fix up. No! No, please, no! Lo, I can't lose you like Karen. That's just... No, I can't! Come on, chin up. You look like the crybaby you were when you were a kid. That's right! I'm weak! I'm a weak, naive crybaby! I still need you, Lo! So, come on! Stay awake! Just like a little kid. Listen, Joshua. If you find this unacceptable, then take a lesson from me. Don't end up like this. Don't die to protect what's important. Live. Live to protect it. Instead, Lo. Estelle, I must ask you one last favor. Of course, anything. He likes to act tough, but he's pretty tender-hearted deep down. That he's truly free of his curse, he needs to become a better man. So, please, promise me that you'll keep helping him. Take care of our little brother, okay? I was gonna do that no matter what you said, but don't worry, Lo. I swear to you, he'll always have a home with us. Thank you. At least I finally understand why Karen could smile like that at the end. Karen, you were just as content, weren't you? Lo? Come on, this isn't funny. You can hear me, right? Come on! Come on! It all finally ended! We can finally be together again! Please. Please answer me! Joshua. Oh, my heart. Hello there? Gods be praised. You're all safe. Wait, that's Lo? Is he? Yeah. Ah, I see. After you transcended, we were swarmed by those archaism beasts. It was only Lo intervening on that dragon which saved us. I see. Yeah, that sounds like him, all right. If I may, what happened to Weissmann and the Arole? Oh, right. Yeah, the Arole disappeared somewhere. Weissmann's also gone, but he really lost it when the Arole disappeared. It disappeared? Well, that could be bad. Define bad? Please tell me the shaking isn't involved in the bad. The relay was the main source of the power for the city. You've removed the city's power source. There's nothing keeping it afloat any longer. Yes, that seems rather bad. We should return to our sail at once. A good idea. I don't think everything will shut down all at once, but it would be best if we hurry. Kyle, Don, is the Bobcat airworthy? Yeah, be airworthy enough to save our skins at least. We'll lift off as soon as we get back. Alright, let's move, everyone. There was a transfer gate near the elevator. That seems to be the best exit. We should stay in lines to avoid losing anyone. Joshua, I know you don't want to leave him behind, but we have to hurry. Sorry, Estelle. You just go on ahead. Don't worry about me. Go. Get it together, Joshua! Were you listening to a damn thing Lowe said? Didn't he tell you to live? To protect what's important to you? I don't know about you, but I sure was listening, and I promised him I'd stay with you and help you. I promised you the same once too. If you think I'm just going to turn my back on that, you've got another thing coming. Estelle, sorry, I really am a weakling. Oh, the sword. No, I'll hold on to this. I'll deliver it to Hamel, to Karen. Joshua! Estelle! Joshua! There's no time to waste! Please hurry! Ah, right. I'm sorry. I'm going now. Rest well with Karen, Lo. Absurd. This is a farce. This wasn't in the Grandmaster's prophecy at all. Unless... Does this mean I too was being tested? I shall have to have words with my master once I return. Sorry, but I think your question's going to be deferred indefinitely. Kevin Graham? What are you doing here? Out of my way, insect. I have no time to deal with gnats like you. What? The evil eye didn't work? Even with Gralsritter training, a fledgling like you can't possibly... Yeah, sorry. I've been putting on a bit of a show. I'm actually their number 5. I've seen my fair share of fights. Granted, when you were at your best and power tripping on the Arole, I would have struggled. But now, you don't have a prayer. Not that you do that anymore, you filthy heathen. What? Ugh! Locating the Arole has been kind of a sideshow, as you might have figured out. So, George Weissmann, apostate and heretic, damned in the sight of Adios, I'm here to send you to your final judgment. I see. However, Gralsritter, I think you will find it a little hard to fight the Faceless on your own with only... What? A stake? It's the Pillar of Salt? The calamity which turned half of North Ambria into a sea of salt? They would let you use that just to kill me? It's what you've earned, you faithless pile of filth. The church does try to stay neutral in all things, but we can't overlook what you've done. Now kindly stand still and die quietly. You damn dog! Dog? You aren't wrong, I guess. You know, Joshua, you're lucky. You, at least, can get out of this sort of life. Is that jealousy I hear? Kevin Graham, the heretic hunter in Grosritter's 5th Dominion. I must say, you're just as cold as the rumors said. Ah, you're the fool, right? Sorry, but it's a bit late for him. You may have heard, but I am here purely as an observer. Purely. To observe and oversee every single facet of the gospel plan and report the results, without exception, to the Grand Master. Weissmann's self-destruction is simply another result to report, and wasn't anything I needed to stop. I see. You Ouroboros types sure do love being mysterious, don't you? And you accuse me of being cold? Are the Grosritter really so different, I wonder? Now then, I'd say I've observed everything, I found what I was looking for, so it's time I went on home. What? Well, good day, Mr. Graham. I hope we meet again someday. Found what he's looking for. Could he mean... Well, whatever. That's out of my jurisdiction. I should hurry back and rejoin the others. So Estelle's group escaped from the Axis Pillar while Liber Arc began shaking itself apart. With the sudden immense reduction in orbal energy making the Halo rail unusable, Estelle's group began heading to the Arsail via the city's underground passageways. Joshua! Are you okay? You aren't hurt, are you? No, I'm fine, I think. Just had a strange moment of vertigo. Like you were dizzy? Why would you... Probably the side effect of the stigma's removal. Kevin? What do you mean? Weissmann burned that thing in deep to the very core of his subconscious mind. Rip it out like we did, and there's gonna be side effects. Vertigo, headaches, nausea. You're gonna be suffering for a while, Joshua. Oh no! It's alright, Estelle. Kevin made me aware of all the risks beforehand. Joshua. Hey! What's the holdup? If you don't hurry, you'll be left behind! Oh, right! Joshua, do you think you can run? Yes, I should be all right now. Come on. Come on, then. We need to book it. Estelle! What? Yeah! That last tremor collapsed some of the more fragile sections. Hey! You two okay? Yeah, mostly. Oh no! Estelle! Joshua! Estelle! Joshua! Oh, for crying out loud! Ain't there any other way to cross? This is the only way in or out of the pillar that we saw. Damn it! There must be another way. Guys, don't worry about us. You go on ahead. We'll find our own exit. Don't be absurd. How am I supposed to look Cassius in the eyes and say I left you behind? We'll find another way across. Sure, thanks. Sorry. No matter what we say, though, a gap like this can't be jumped. We have no time to get ropes, so they are going to need another route. But this is the only path out! Actually, I don't think this was the only way. This island seemed riddled with underground passages. There must be another one near the pillar. That's right, I saw another gate just in front of the pillar. I think the sign said it was an emergency evacuation route connecting to the Calmer district. Really? Yes, I remember that. Calmer is where your ship is, right? That's right. Well then, if they use that... Yes, given the damage to the city's computers should have opened the lock on it. Estelle, Joshua, you heard all that, right? Looks like that's your best bet. You just have to get back to your sail. Will do. We'll go as fast as we can. Estelle, Joshua, please be careful. We'll wait as long as we possibly can. You guys be careful too. And save us some seats. Come on, we should hurry. I doubt we have much longer before the arc collapses completely. Yeah, let's go. Kyle said the entrance was just in front of the pillar. Oh no, escape segment! So if you remember that locked door, it's over here. Luckily, there's not really any more fights to go. You just kind of go. It would have been more impactful if they added like a time limit or something. I don't know, just saying. What? Damn it! Let's go back, Estelle! Well, so much for going back, I guess. Yeah, this column won't support us for long. Which means we're... Estelle, I'm so sorry. If I hadn't tripped back there... No, you don't need to say it. You bailed me out when I was about to be buried under the rubble anyway. We're both screw-ups. But... you know, it's really funny. Despite how completely screwed we are, I'm not actually scared. Are you, Joshua? No, you're right. I'm not scared at all. Hey, Joshua? Can I ask two favors here at the end? Always. So first, would you hold on to me, like, tightly? Of course I will. There should be a second in there somewhere, I think. Oh, even at, the end of, things here, I don't want to be too pushy. I don't want to have any regrets, and crap, how do I put this? Don't worry, I can say the rest. Estelle, may I kiss you? Huh? Yes! Yes! And they didn't make it. Legit, first time I played through this, I was in tears. Oh man, it's pretty rough. Like I said, this game makes you freaking cry a lot. We are sailing the Bobcat. Kyle, please! If we just leave them, Joshua! No, Josette. We wouldn't make it in time either way. No. No. Damn it all. At the very end, too. What is the goddess doing at a time like this? It can't be. We didn't make it in time. No freaking way. No. No. No! Julia, please! It looks like the escape tunnels lead to the northwestern edge of the island. Take the sail there at once. Forgive me, Your Highness. Even on your orders, I cannot do that. The Arcel doesn't have full engine power back. We get close to the city, especially under it. We could not escape the island's collapse. Is that about right, Professor? You're right. No. How terrible. Feels like I should say something, but what do you say to such a thing? There are no words, I think. Those two? Damn it! They were just getting started. Now, they're done. Oh, Estelle! Joshua! Huh? Come on, Dorothy. Trying to show a little decorum at a time like this. But, I just know that Sieg is flying around looking awfully happy. Huh? Oh? Look who it is! It's Ragnar! And Cassius. Whoa! Ragnar! Why are you here? What in the heck are you doing here, Dad? Well, you did restore power to the entire country and avert a war. I shoved the details off on Lord Morgan and decided to ask an old friend for a ride. An old friend? Uh-huh. Admit it, Dad. You just wanted to surprise me. Surprise us. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ragnar. Estelle told me about you. Thanks for saving our lives. Thou needst not thank me, child of man. A new wind swirls about us. I simply spread my wings and sailed upon the fresh current. Still, though, you really saved us. But hang on a second. I thought Adios herself told you to only watch over people. Won't you get in trouble for saving us? The charge given me was to watch over man until an answer, a true answer, was given unto the shining ring. And such an answer has now been offered up. The ancient contract stands fulfilled. Thus, upon hearing the divine blade's plea for a boon, I myself answered in kind. The ancient contract? Not a little mystery, but I can let it slide, I guess. I haven't the foggiest idea what he's going on about either. After all, hardheads here seems to enjoy holding back the details. Forgive me, friends. We of the wings and scalps possesseth our own laws and statutes. So it is, I say unto you, know that the gears of fate have finally begun their inexorable turn, and in their ponderous cycle, no force can stop them. The quest is done, but the campaign yet lies before thee. Gird thyself with wisdom, you who hear me now. I see. Wait, no way! Is the Liberal going to be attacked again? No. The battles are destined to be fought elsewhere and by different people. Those are concerns for another time. You two have worked a genuine miracle today. Don't worry about what's to come for now. You have earned your rest, alongside your irreplaceable friends, who I think will be very happy to see you alive. Yeah. And that's the end of the game. course, the epilogue! Oh, we're actually in Hamel. Or what's left of it. Karen, I'm back. Here, this is from Lo. It's good to see that smile, Joshua. I bet Lo likes it too. Yeah, Lo and Karen were so close as I've ever known two people to be. They wanted to be together forever, I think, and now they are. Yeah. Hey, can I say hi to Karen too? Of course. Hi Karen. It's nice to meet you. I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. Well, for a little while, I was sort of trying to be his replacement sister without knowing it. But I couldn't really replace you. Yes, now I'm, his girlfriend. You guess? That's terrible. Sorry, still not really used to it. It's kinda, embarrassing. Oh, for the... it's still so very you, Estelle. So very what? Do I detect in Tender, Buster? When nobody else is around, you can be sure be... sorry, I was in the middle of saying hello, wasn't I? So... I wanted to say hello and come with Joshua to see his original home. I'm looking forward to what's to come for the two of us. Thank you, Estelle. I'm sure Karen is very happy. I hope so. I know I'm still sort of a dunce, and not the most reliable person ever. I have to admit, I'm a bit worried what I'd do if she ever thought, you're no good enough to be Joshua's girlfriend, Estelle Bright. Shoot! I think you're overthinking it a bit. If anything, I think Karen would have loved you. You two would have been a nice contrast in terms of personality. You think so? And there goes my intender radar again, mister. So you're saying I'm not as strong deep down or as calm and quiet as your sister, right? No! I really do think you're strong deep down, actually. Calm and quiet, well, not exactly like Karen, no. Gah. But I'm not complaining. Always bright, optimistic, and shining like the sun. That's the girl I fell in love with. What was that? You had to go for the jugular with the embarrassment, you know? Sorry, did you not like it? Of course I liked it. That's not the issue here. I don't quite get the problem, I guess. Okay, we've said our hellos, so let's be off. I can see Karen rolling her eyes at us from the cloud tops. Oh, yeah, I guess so. What is it? Are you really sure about this? You really want to leave Liberl and follow me? Oh? My journey to atone for the sins I committed in the society's name is my problem. So is my desire to strengthen myself and live up to Lo. I'm still not sure if I want to wrap you up in all this. Well, for the love of, you always miss the important part. Ragnar said it, didn't he? This whole mess was just the beginning. Besides, I seriously doubt the Society's plans are all played out. And when those snakes strike from the grass again, I want to be even stronger than Dad. You're not the only one who has someone to live up to. Stronger than Cassius. That's a tall order. Well, go big or go home, right? Plus, I made that promise to Lo. I really want to see more places beyond the Liberl. I'd also like to try and find Ren if I can. And... Stell? And come on, Joshua, do I really need a reason to be with you? Oh. No, of course not. You're all the reason you need all by yourself. Exactly. See, Joshua, what would you do if I wasn't around to point things out to you? You're right, I'd be doomed. Let's go, Estelle. I have no idea where this path will lead us, but I'm sure something awaits us at the end. Yeah, one step at a time. We'll walk it together to the end. And that is the end. Yeah, save clear data. Sure, whatever. Actually, save it there. Are you sure you want to finish save? Yes, I'm sure. Game. Yes, I'm sure. Ugh. That's the end, folks! What'd you think? Okay, now I got a movie option. Why didn't I have that before? I beat the game before. What the hell? Or was that there and I never noticed? Whatever. I don't know. Anyways, guys, that is the end of the game, and we're going to continue on with the Sky series with the final game in the series. And if you guys haven't followed sorry, I turned the music down on my end. It's distracting me. But if you guys haven't seen my blind my blind live stream archive of the third game, you're gonna want to get caught up on that, because I did play about halfway through until I decided to stop and go back to these games and show them off. Then I'm gonna continue playing through that, but first I'm going to need to take a little bit of a break, because I'm going to need to get caught back up myself on that by watching my own archives, believe it or not, because it's been a good while since I last played it. But as you know, the next protagonist is not Estelle. It is Kevin, believe it or not. Kevin's going to be the next protagonist. If you're wondering why I was using Kevin a lot, it's because he's kind of important for the next game. Then after that, after the third, I'm going to be taking a break from the Legend of Heroes games, and I'm going to be continuing Majora's Mask, the 100% playthrough of Majora's Mask. And then after that, probably something else. I'm not going to jump right back into it. But I will tell you, the next game I will stream in the Legend of Heroes games, or the Kiseki games, will be the fan name. I'm going to say the fan name. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Maybe streaming that, or was it Zero no Kiseki is what the Japanese name is called. Well, I'll be playing that game next, after the last Sky game. Anyways, you guys have a nice margarita, anime watching, game playing rest of your night. See you guys. Or night, early morning is more like it. Jesus Christ. I thought this was going to take longer than that, but it was only like 3 hours. It took me 3 hours. I was expecting like 4.5 or something like that. Well, I at least got enough to first stream. Anyways, you guys have a nice margarita, anime watching, game playing, rest your early morning / night. See you guys. Until then.